Hey everybody, it's Mr. L Sidekick here, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Super Luigi 63. In the last episode, we started on Rainbow Ride, and in this episode, we are going to continue Rainbow Ride, but first, I remember I was trying to find out where I was missing at least one Shine Sprite a few episodes back, and I think, I might be wrong, but I think it's right here. And it totally is. I was right. Oh, goody. Welcome to the Magma Maze. Let's see if you can navigate these passages of lava, enemies, and water before you lose your mind. Well, game, I think you're already a bit too late. You made me lose my mind already several times. If the omelet story from last episode is any indication, should be a real huge indication, I think I might be losing it a little bit. Hey, at least this should be theoretically the final recording session, because after this there are only the rest of the Stars and Rainbow Ride, and I think just after that Bowser. And holy cow, we're done with the game. In like a grand total of what is this gonna be, like 16 episodes about? I can't keep track of all the episodes. It's been so many. Oh, we're going this way, okay. So this is the first episode being recorded in March. It's actually coming out the day before the episode should be releasing, which is tomorrow, March 3rd. It's gonna be fun. I mean, I always have fun when I'm recording Super Luigi 63, because it's just a fun game, and I am gonna miss it when I'm done with it at the end of this recording session, but I'll still have all the memories to look back on. Like glitching through ceilings. I do kind of hope that for one last time during this recording session, I do like fly through a wall at some point. That's all I'm hoping for anymore. That'll just make my entire recording session worth it. I mean, it's already worth it, because I'm putting out content, and gives me something to do to not be bored during my days. Okay, that was just a pointless little coin-a-door. Haha, you get that? Because I mixed the words coin and door, or corridor, I should say. Here, let's see what... Okay, everything has a reddish... Oh, that's why everything has a reddish glow up here. Because everything is red. I mean, not every... Well, the magma's red. Oh, hey, look at that. I can... Supersonic racing. It's a wonderful place to be. Again. So, see, here's the interesting thing. Well, not really interesting thing. I mean, it probably is interesting to somebody, because somebody's interested in everything, but not everything is interested in somebody. That was kind of deep. I didn't mean to go full waxing philosophique there, but oh, hey, look at that, a star coin! Yay! 55 star coins. Less than... Wow. Wow. It's so big. But, anyways. I have been... Since this is pretty much the end of Super Luigi 63, I have been trying to decide what the next series should be. That I do solo. Because... I mean, with Peter, I'm going to be doing Wario Land for a while, and, well, not a while, But we still have quite a bit of the game to go through. So, not really worried there. But, and I mean, we're also going to have Persona 4 when I actually get Persona 4 working. But I don't really know what to do for this series, which is interesting. Or, well, for my solo series. I was thinking about like a Donkey Kong Country game, because those are always fun. But at the same time, like, hey, that might be fun to do with Peter. Like, all the games that I would do for the solo series would also be like, hey, that would be cool or fun to do with Peter. So it's an interesting little quandary I have myself. So there we go. We got our first giant sprite in the Magma Maze. The amazing maze. Now, with that, we should have all the secret... Hopefully. Yeah, let me look at the star map. Star coins. Uh-huh, okay. Well, I'm missing one. Okay. Yeah, we have all the castle secret stars except for what the question marks are. So, I guess we'll just figure that out. I'm sure we'll figure this out. Even if we have to do a little catch-up. Eventually. Which, I did not mean to go into the secret of the mushroom. Hold on a second. Excuse me. There we go. Please drop me back outside. Okay. Never mind. Thought it was gonna drop me back outside. But no. No. Don't be too hopeful. Be too much like the original game. Alright, so this way I go. And now we're finally going to go back. I keep running full speed into that. We're gonna go back and we're actually going to... Oh, hey, look, Mewtwo is back. That answers that question. Because a friend of mine that's watching the videos and I were discussing Mewtwo. But we're like the Mewtwo Toad. And we couldn't remember if he came back or not. So apparently he does. Good to know. Let's see. Am I going to be as skilled as I was last time with my ability to trick on the platforms? Or I should say, skippity skip skip. Skip McSkipperson the third, who is the heir to the Swedish throne. No, he's not the heir to the Swedish throne. Is there a current heir to the Swedish throne? Is there a Swedish throne anymore? I know there used to be. But, is there now? Who knows? I mean, look. I assume not, considering the fact that most countries nowadays, if they have a monarchy, they don't do anything, like the monarchs at least. But a lot of countries that used to have monarchies don't anymore, because people unanimously decided that, like, yeah, monarchies, they're not really beneficial to a modern society. Which, that ruins the hopes and dreams of thousands of children everywhere when people say to them, when they say to people, hey, I want to be the king or the princess when I grow up. And people just go, Nope, sorry. We live in an autocracy. You can't do that anymore. And then they cry themselves to sleep. I'm not speaking from personal experience on that, or anything like that. Definitely not. No, 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 no. Why couldn't I be a fairy princess? Why? I just wanted to be a fairy princess. Okay, that... I don't know where I was... I keep saying I don't know where I was going with that when I do some kind of stupid joke like that. You guys know that I don't know where I'm going with anything. It's the moot point at this point to be moot about a point. You know, like all the cool kids at school. They talk to me and they say, "Hey, is that a moot point?" And I go, "Is it? I don't know. I'm not one of the cool kids. You guys all know about what points are moot and what points are newt, I guess. Newt points and moot points." Yeah, Mad Skippage skills return. But this time we're actually gonna... Am I gonna be good? Am I gonna be good? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Okay, that was... Why do I have such trouble with that 1 star? That's gonna just bring me lots of troubles in the future. Trick triangles. Finally, we can move on to another star. You know, I honestly don't remember if I read the flavor text for Tricky Triangles. I just edited the video 2 days ago, but I don't know. Whoever's... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I read that, okay. Okay, the floating mansion in the sky. For some reason, an old, cranky, rich geezer decided to buy a giant floating house, and he left a shine sprite in there. I mean, look. When you're a cranky old geezer, you don't... Especially, like, if you're... Like, if you have a lot of money, you don't know what to do with them. So, you end up just, like, spending it all on, frivolous, superfluous things. Like, you know, falling from the sky. That. Or a giant mansion in the sky. Another good example. Like, I can't really think of any overly extreme examples. I mean, the most stereotypical, when someone thinks of like an eccentric old geezer, they think of someone goes around in a scuba suit. I don't know why, but, I mean, like, if you're underwater, then it makes sense you're in a scuba suit. But, like, on land in a scuba suit, which doesn't make sense, because that just takes all the efficiency out of a scuba suit. Scuba dee doo suit. Got the tube. Every time I think of the goop troop. You got the goop troop. Every time I think of the Goof Troop theme song, I think of Zoot Suit, and every time I think of Zoot Suit, I think of the Goof Troop theme song. It's a cycle of just goofs, goops, zoots, and suits. Okay, I can't remember it. No, this is the way to the red coin maze. I was gonna ask, is this the way to the mansion? Is this the way to Paul Abernathy's Sky Mansion? What? Excuse me. So the answer is no. This is not the way to Paul Abernathy's Sky Mansion. Or his sky, excuse me. Is that a rainbow coming out of that platform? Okay, so at the very least, I know I don't want to go all the way up, because that'll take me to the ship. But you don't want a cruise through the skies. I want a mansion in the skies, which is kind of like a cruise ship, but it's not a ship, it's a mansion. And you can buy your dream vacation home from in Trinidad and Tobago from the Sky Cruise. but you can't buy your Sky Cruise from your Trinidad and Tobago mansion in the Bahamas. That's not where Trinidad and Tobago is. Trinidad and Tobago are their own separate island nations, not related to the Bahamas. I mean, they're in the same general part of the world as the Bahamas, but they are not actually the Bahamas. Fun fact. Trinidad and Tobago are not the Bahamas. For those that never knew that, now you do. Let's see, where am I going? We're gonna land anytime soon? Oh, hey, look at that. I found the way back to the coin maze of coinage. Let me refill on my... Oh wow, these bullets are really persistent. If they looped all the way back around to catch up with me. You know, I've never actually... Okay then. I've never actually been to the Caribbean. It's only someplace I kind of wanted to go, considering it's got nice sandy beaches and beautiful, beautiful everything. I'd like to go with like some really close friends. Never been to Hawaii either. Also, I would like to go with close friends or like family or something like that. That would be a blast. Actually, no, I would want to go to Tokyo with... Okay. Ireland is one of the places that I would want to go for, like, a long time. And I wouldn't mind with, like, family or friends, whoever. Both, even, if it would work out. Japan? Definitely want to go with friends. Okay, left is the floating mansion. All the tropical islands, either or. Just want to go sometime. Also, I don't think I ever mentioned this in this playthrough, but now that I'm thinking about the magic carpets, even though that there was no real pertinent segue between the magic carpets and talking about vacation destinations. But ooh, nice one. Oh, I'm dead. Anyways, one thing I do like about the magic carpet in this version, in this game, because it's not only just in Rainbow Ride, but it was also in, I think there was one in Tick-Tock Clock, and I know there was one in Hazy Maze Cave, but the nice thing is, they don't disappear if you're not standing on them for too long, like in the original game, which made the magic carpet one of the most tedious things that I have ever seen in a video game. And, like, I actively played through Snow Worries in Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which I definitely want to do as a series at some point. But again, like I was saying with some of the other games, like those would be, it would be fun to do, but I would rather do it with Peter, because that game can be really frustrating at times, even though it's a really fun game series. I love the Ty games, but like, dear bejesus. Like, they can have really difficult challenges at times. But we're not here to talk about Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. We are here to play some Super Mario 63 with a character that the game didn't intend for you. Well, I mean, look, they included Luigi in the game, so he had to be at some point, at least purposefully intended. So, we're here to play Super Mario 63, if you didn't realize that. Floating mansion in the sky! Hoorah! We got a new high score. Let's go save. Alright, next up. Maze of the Red Coins. OMG, this is the left of this is a huge maze. This is gonna be so impossible. There are enemies and moving platforms and oh no, dead ends. Yeah. So yeah, this is based on another level from the first game, Super Mario 64. I never really, because I was too busy telling stories about people making omelets with basil and couscous. Never really talked about Rainbow Ride and my opinions on the level as a whole. I think it's possibly the best final level, and not, I mean, like, final boss level, but like final world in a officially released Mario game. Because like Pianta Village, which had some fun courses, but at other times, oh, Pianta Village could be the worst level ever. I can't even. Okay, technically that would be the garden, but I can't remember what level is the. Oh no, that's Melting Molten. I like Melting Molten a lot, but like I've stated my gripes with lava levels on this before. Like, if you do something cool with them, I like them. They're still never going to be my favorite levels. But I will admit, Melting Molten probably my favorite lava level in a Mario game. So there's that. Or pure lava level, because I would say Freeze Flame probably would be my favorite, because that's also a really cool ice level. Galaxy 2. What was the second level? What the penultimate level in Galaxy 2 before the final Bowser? I'm not counting any of the post-game missions. What was that level even? Oh, I missed the Star Coin. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back for it. But yeah, that's not a big problem. I know Womp's Fortress, or Throwback Galaxy, I should say, was one of the missions, or galaxies. Was it Clockwork Ruins Galaxy? No, that doesn't seem right. That seems earlier. Battle Belt? That would make sense, but would I really want to play Battle Belt as if I didn't have to? Maybe it was Battle Belt. Future me, put it up on screen. What was the final mission or final galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy 2? And not Grandmaster. I'm talking about like in World 6, quote unquote. Well, whatever it was, I think Rainbow Ride is more fun. It's a more interesting challenge. Because, like, when you think of final levels, you think, like, oh, there's gonna be, extremely difficult platforming over lava, you'd think. Or, like, what else? What would stereotypical final level be? It'd pretty much be you gotta be really skilled at platforming. If you wanted any hope that you're gonna succeed. And with Rainbow Ride, that is definitely the case. But it's also got like really cool assorted things. Because I think when they were making Rainbow Ride, Nintendo kind of was just like, okay, what were some elements that we wanted to put into a level, but we couldn't because of whatever reason? Like, oh, let's put in a giant house, or like a maze with red coins in it, or a giant ship. Yeah. Anyways, that's going to be all for this episode. Next time on Super Luigi 63, we are going to be finishing up Rainbow Ride and maybe even going on to fight Bowser. Bowser! See you guys then.